If I weren't there, who would walk you home along that familiar path every afternoon after class? If I weren't there, who would write for you those spontaneous lines of poetry hidden away within the pages of your notebooks? If I weren't there, who would sit patiently for hours on end, listening as you pour out all those nameless emotions? If I weren't there when a rainy afternoon passes by, who would shelter you so your shoulders wouldn't be wet and cold? You may smile so often, but your heart is truly fragile. You tend to grow quiet, refusing to utter a word when you are hurting. My only fear is this, that one day when I am no longer here, will there be anyone else who loves you as completely as I once did? If I weren't there, who would love you so deeply? Who would gaze up at you as if you were their entire sky? If I weren't there, who would wipe away the tears from your lashes? Who would take your hand and guide you through those precarious moments? If I weren't there, who would walk alongside you through the warm sunny seasons? Who would gently steady your steps through the days overflowing with sorrow? If I weren't there, I fear you would crumble and weep, lost amidst this vast wide world, with no one left by your side to hold you close. If I weren't there, who would gaze into your eyes as if seeing reflected within them a single radiant star? If I weren't there on a freezing winter night when the mist descends, who would gently breathe warmth onto your hands to keep them from the cold? If you weren't there when the spring breeze drifted across my porch, who would sit beside me gazing at the tender young buds dancing in the wind? If you weren't there, who would call out my name softly like a melody gently pouring into my fragile heart? You are the one I cherish most in this world, and so to me, your sorrow is my own pain. I do not wish for anything grand or extraordinary. I simply hope that we may remain side by side for a long, long time to come. If you weren't there, who would love me so deeply? Who would gaze upon me as if I were their entire sky? If you weren't there, who would dry the tears from my lashes? Who would take my hand and guide me through life's precarious moments? If you weren't there, who would walk with me through the sunny seasons? Who would shelter and guide me through the days steeped in sorrow? If you weren't there, I fear you would crumble and weep, lost amidst this vast world, with no one left there to hold you tight. If someday in the future you feel weary amidst the hustle and bustle of life, then please come home, for I will always be waiting for you right here. If someday, oh my love, if you feel a sorrow heavier even than the wind itself, just lean on me, do not hide it any longer. For all that I ever wished for was simply to see you find happiness once more, to see that clarity return to your eyes and a smile bloom upon your lips once again. If not for me, who would cherish you so deeply? Who would wait for you throughout the entirety of their beautiful youth? If not for me, who would consider you their everything, the purest form of tenderness, the most beautiful part of this life? If not for me, who would walk by your side forever, through the stormy days and through the long, lonely nights? And so my one true wish for the rest of my days is simply to remain by your side and to love you endlessly.